Welcome back, boys.
That smile. We made it. It's part 2, and we're here.
Look at us. We're doing it. I know we're kind of up in the air if we're actually going to come back or not.
We weren't up in the air. We had a date set.
I'm surprised. I think this is the first time we actually scheduled to do one, and we didn't push it off a couple days.
Yeah, I think you're right. No one got sick. No one.
Dude, I had like a stupid day at work, and I was like thinking about like texting, like maybe Thursday will just be a little bit better.
And then none of us would have complained, and then it would have been next week, and then next month.
And then before you know it, we're in 2025.
Yeah. So we're back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed part 1. I think we got some good shit for today. Maybe arguably some better shit for today.
I was trying to think like how much overlap is going to be.
Today, a good amount, I would say.
You think so?
I think a good amount today. I don't know.
I'm curious. That's my favorite part about this, not knowing what you guys have. I mean, I can take some guesses, but I'm not going to do that. And listen, don't spoil it too bad. I mean, unless we have like the same for the next. I don't want to know if like you're number 1 and I say it now.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think I didn't.
Some years we do that though. Some years we'll be like, all right, I'll just say it. It's my number 2.
Yeah.
Unless we're like lining up.
Yeah.
Don't spoil my surprises. I want to be surprised.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Should we just jump? Let's jump right in. We'll get our top 5, and then we'll go through honorables, right?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just keep the same order. Go with me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, starting pick 5, starting with Stanley.
Shawty's like, eh.
I'm surprised he let us listen to a solo.
Okay, so this is why I did it, because I was like, okay, I got to sell Shawty on this one. Like,
yeah.
So I'm going to keep a solo in, and it was a good solo, and went a little long, but I figured you can't.
No, it was good. It was good. Yeah. Okay, who was that?
Crip Sermon.
Okay.
What the fuck's their
Stygian Rose.
Stygian Rose, yeah.
Is that the track you played too?
That was that was number 1.
It's confusing because they're saying it in that one, but it's number 1. Yeah,
dude.
Okay.
I mean, all 5 of today's picks, like fuck picking clips. Like this was one so hard. There's like so many clips I wanted to pick, like, but it's just like, oh man, it's so epic. Like,
I was wondering if you were gonna have this one, because did you have the last one, or you liked it after?
I liked it after, but I got really into it after. Yes.
Yeah, I remember talking about it. I feel like you. Yeah.
It was after the fact, but like, this one, it was like, I actually haven't spent a lot of time with this one. It was just put it on every once in a while, and it's so damn good every time you put it on. Like, I never had like a off moment with it. Like, this epic doom, and like, oh man, the songwriting in it and the transitions and the flow of this album is perfect, absolutely perfect.
I'm glad you did do a solo because man, the solos are just
dude
so good.
But it's like, I don't know, it's like, so I'm really like, Johnny, what'd you think of like?
So I really like the solos and the music. The vocals, I mean, I don't know, they're not bad. I just got to get used to them a little bit. I mean, it reminded me of some, what's it called? Who the fuck am I thinking of?
Kind of like a Paul Bearer Chemist kind of.
Yeah. Kind of something like that. A little bit of Diamond influence in there.
Like, I like this. Like,
I didn't mind it. It's just not really something I would gravitate to. Yeah. But then after hearing the solos and shit, it's like,
I don't think you'd like it.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it might be a listen, like one listen through, but I don't think it'd be anything that I'd be like going back to over and over again. I'd like to listen to it for the music, but like I don't know that I'd be like jamming out to it all the time.
Well, you guys know I've been like eating up those vocal stuff. But I've been just like eating up Doom in general. This one's just like, it is like a perfect, like, it's a good gateway band to get into Doom. Because it's very aggressive. The vocals are not just completely over the top. They're actually like, there's some grit to them. There's some like emotion. It's just not like, over the top.
So did you play a faster section for me then? Like you said, Doom.
Oh, I did. I wanted to do
okay.
Like,
so there's a lot slower.
In,
There's some slower.
Oh yeah. Slow parts and like
fucking
epic.
tease.
Like whoa.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. All right. You ready
Jason?
for mine?
Yeah. Let's see what you have for us here.
Not Epic Doom. Stan?
I don't know that one.
You do, but Holder.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You do.
Well, we've seen her live, so I mean, you know it. But that album, Verses in Oath.
Dude, it's like, it's one of those, I was just like, just before we could click record, like I was looking at my list of like, did I forget anything? And I just like looked at all my downloads from this year. I was like, oh shit, I got so much in this. This is one of, it's been there forever and I just haven't listened to it.
Oh, so you haven't even heard? I was really curious because I know we both had her on the list last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one. Yeah, I haven't listened to this one yet.
She's so raw.
Yeah.
Like those vocals are so fucking raw and old schoolish. Like it's kind of weird because you get like beautiful new production, and then her vocals come in and it sounds like a tin can was recorded on a tin can. So
yeah.
I mean, I love it.
I actually wasn't big on the vocals on this album at first. Like when they came in like that, I was like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That clip you could hear it like, but you get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
You do. Because I think I haven't listened to the one before that. I did when we saw them live.
Mm-hmm.
I remember going back to it, but I haven't recently, just to compare the vocals. I feel like they changed a little bit, maybe the production or something like that.
I don't remember them being like that crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I wasn't loving it at first, but now,
well, dude,
obviously fully in on it. But man, it's just so good. I don't know if it's better than the first one or not because I really love that first one, but I feel like it's at least equally good. I mean, it's got that same Holder signature sound, like that, like second wave. You know, there's that track I like. I feel like there's some Immortal vibes in there. There's
very
you know,
heavy.
early Satyricon and like just that. Dude, I'm kind of simple when it comes to black metal. Like for the most part, I don't love a lot of the like post stuff and like
It's
super experimental.
It's like different from death metal. Like death metal, you don't want copycats, but like black metal copycats are pretty good.
Exactly. That's all we want are copycats.
Yeah,
dude, the big, I just want those big windswept riffs and just I like
do
that.
it the way
I like
it should be
simple.
done and do it.
that was
well.
a good clip though, because you could hear the riffage. Jeez.
I knew it was coming. My only gripe is like a little faster, a little bit more powerful. It was just a little slow. So like, I don't. That's just what I look for in a black metal album. The speed is like literally the number one thing, and then number two are the vocals.
It's not the fastest.
Okay. I mean, that's
I
not
will
bad.
say that.
That's not bad. I'm just saying, like me, that was the one gripe that I guess I would throw out there with the 5 minutes that are whatever. I'm sorry, the 2-minute clip.
It goes back and forth. There's fast stuff on there. There is the blasting. There's all that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's like there. I wouldn't say it's like the most blasting ever. Like, but I think you'd like it regardless.
Okay.
It's got a natural feel to it. You know, it's got the fucking naturey shit going on. You got birds chirping sometimes. You got swords clanging sometimes. I mean, I don't know. It slows down. It speeds up. There's more of like brutal elements sometimes.
So
like,
is it atmospheric at all, or is it just?
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
That's the thing. It kind of has all of that stuff. It's just. It's a simple album, and I just really like it. I just really like this band. They were really good live, and I think that helped, you know, kind of seal the deal too. So, hell yeah, Holder, absolutely. 2 years in a row, or 2 lists in a row. I don't think it was last year, but year before.
Okay,
that's a good pick.
All right, let's keep the flavor the same. All right, boys. That was, I'm going to butcher it, Winterfelth. Winterfilth. I don't know. Yeah. Felith. Yeah, Felith. There you go. No, you're right. I think it's Winterfelith. Yeah. So the Imperious Horizon out of Manchester, UK. The song I played for you was Upon This Shore. it's kind of straightforward atmospheric black metal.
The prettiest fucking black metal I've ever heard.
Well, that's what, yeah. So that, I guess what was so drawn to me is it's not like, I can say like, traditional atmospheric black metal, but it's so beautiful. The entire album is beautiful. I really had a hard time struggling with trying to figure out which track to pick because they're all just fucking beautiful. There's a couple of them that are a little bit, on the more brutal side, but it just goes with the atmosphere. They build you up and then they paint this fucking, the album art makes it look a little bit more imposing than it is, but when you listen to it, you see those mountains for a second and then the sun comes up. So it's like a weird black metal album to listen to, but it's one of the more, I don't want to say relaxing because that's kind of a fucked thing to say about like a black metal album, but it's like a soothing listen from start to finish. Soothing,
that's a good word. Yeah.
So you
can put that on for your little boy. Exactly. I feel like he's gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, it's like honestly, it's very soothing from start to finish. So it's an amazing album.
It was a beautiful clip.
Yeah, it came out in September,
nice.
so I literally listened to the fuck out of it once it came out. Like I heard, I forgot what song I heard. It might have been "In Silent Grace." I heard first, and I was like, "Oh shit, who the fuck is this?" And then they have some stuff to go back and listen to. Haven't heard any of their stuff before, but
they got a lot. Yeah,
they've been around.
I'm familiar
with
them. Shout out to Chris Clark. We were supposed to do a bonus Patreon episode a little bit ago, which fell through. But this was one of the picks.
This
I can't
album?
remember the track. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I hadn't listened to it before that, and I remember being like, it was a little bit pretty for me, at least for the mood I was in when I listened to it. Like,
yeah.
But I remember being like, man, but when it was winning me over the more I listened to it.
Yeah.
Because those pretty parts, they're really well done. It's very good.
I was in the right mood at the right time when I listened to it. I think it was around when the little one came out, so it was like more. I needed something a little bit more, whatever. But yeah, it was a great album to listen to. So
I agree. No, really good.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on to 4, Stan. Let's see what you have for us here, guy.
Not the same vein.
That's okay.
Not so pretty.
It's okay.
Nice.
I guess it was a little pretty.
Okay, a little pretty.
Yeah.
Neon Nightmare. Faded Dream, the album.
Man, I'm ashamed of myself. I haven't listened to this yet.
Dude, you haven't?
No. What the fuck's wrong with me, man?
Sounds like
You're
it's a
fucking
Jason
up,
album. That's a Jason album for sure, if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, dude. So we brought out the last cast, and that we played the one song, which is fucking probably the song of the year, to me. But dude, the whole album's fucking good, dude. It's really good.
This is the first thing I might listen to tomorrow.
Spirit Adrift doing that.
I was gonna say, I was wondering why it sounded so familiar.
We brought him up the last guy. He's doing the typo negative worship. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Dude, I mean, not the biggest fan of the typo negative style, but respect the vocals. I mean, I was getting into it. It's just I don't know that I could listen to the whole thing. Dude, I was getting a little burnt out with the track.
You like it or you don't.
Yeah, absolutely. But dude, he talked about it on his podcast, and dude, this is the best sounding record probably I think I've ever heard. Dude, the mix on this is like perfect. It's so good.
I'm putting it to the top of my list right now.
Yeah, you gotta listen like tomorrow.
I can't believe I'm just ashamed. Like I love Nate, and I love Spirit Adrift, and I've gotten a lot more into typo over the years. Yeah, and I listened to a lot of typo in the fall. Why didn't I put this on?
But that's the thing. Like, if you like Spirit Adrift, you're gonna like this because it's his vocals like throughout the whole thing, but it's got those nods of typo, and it's just done so well. Like that's a perfect clip, like to like a big typo chorus. But
that was a nice chorus.
It's just riff after riff, and
riffs were really cool.
Dude, I can't recommend it enough.
Shit. I mean, like I said, it was a great clip. I just don't know that I could do the whole album. That's my only thing. Yeah. So
for what he wanted out of it, he did it. I mean, I don't think he could do it so perfect. And like, I'm like, it's like one of those albums you're like jealous of. Like, it's so simple, like to think of. Like, oh, you basically do a typo copycat. Like, you know, but no one's ever thought of it. And he did it so well, and it was just I can't recommend it enough.
Real quick. Is it like Spirit Adrift guys playing with them, or is it all different people?
I think it's just him.
Solo project, the whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
Like even the drums and all that?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I know he used to do that in Spirit Adrift like early on.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But,
okay.
I think it's just him.
Okay. Checking her out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm glad you brought it up. I'm a piece of shit.
I'm a piece of shit.
I'll admit it right now.
And I don't know if you guys listened to his pod. I know Jason, you brought it up.
I don't get every episode, but yeah,
where like he the one where he comes out as Neon Nightmare. Like,
oh, okay,
dude, it's funny as shit. Like he goes through comments of people like shitting on him, like calling him out, and like he does a whole bunch of shit. Like some guy like called him out on like one of his bass lines or something, so he ended up like dissecting it and playing it for him. Like it was just so fucking funny.
Yeah, I'll do that too. It's a good podcast overall, honestly.
It is. Yeah.
Nice.
Alrighty, moving along. Jason,
all right.
now.
We're going to stick down the same vein as last time, but get your ears ready. This is more raw.
Okay.
Just be ready. Just try to accept it.
All right. I'm here for it.
Okay.
Holy shit. Sounds familiar. Okay.
That's one of the most simple but effective tricks in music. Is what do you call that? Like when you like go to like not half time, but like when it just goes to just the slower part after all the fast.
It's almost like a breakdown, but not like a.
The drums go to like half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
Halftime.
Yeah, it's halftime. Yeah.
It just always works.
That was very dirty though. Like really, really, really dirty.
It's very raw. But it's that, we always say it, like when you listen to it, you put on some headphones, ideally for something like that, maybe more so than like the car speaker. But even in the car, it's fine. You just got to like get a song going, and then your ears adjust to it, and you kind of, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, for some, it's probably going to matter, I guess. But if you at least like raw black metal at all, then, you know. But it's raw. I mean, I guess if I was going to critique it, maybe 5% less raw. I don't want to go too much less raw because I think it adds a lot to it really when you get into it. But this band is Nimbifer, Nimbifer.
Okay.
It's a German 2-piece black metal band. So it's in German. I don't know. Der Bose Geist. I don't know. But if you look up Nimbifer, it comes up real easy on Bandcamp. And the track I played was Hatz. I don't know. The second track on there.
Where are they from?
Germany.
Oh, Germany. I'm sorry. You said that.
Yeah.
My bad.
Said that a couple times, but
Sorry.
I guess that sound is kind of, it does a lot of things. At first I was like, man, it's kind of like some parts of it remind me of almost like Spectral Wound, but add a lot more rawness to it, and not as catchy and like tight songwriting, you know. This gets a little more dynamic, changes a little bit more, not like that one speed fast kind of thing most of the time like they do, but similar influences, like or just a similar vibe. But I don't know, I just keep coming back to this thing over and over and over. They do those triumphant riffs that you kind of heard at the end there quite a bit, different types of like that kind of stuff. They do more like, they do a lot of melody. There's like more of like the evil heavier parts. There's a lot going on, but it's just like, it's one of those albums you might put it on at first and it's like you don't penetrate it fully, and you put it on again, but there's something there, and you keep putting on, then you like really hear everything, and it's just I don't know, man, it's fucking good. It's really good if you can handle that raw production.
That sound didn't bother me one bit.
Oh, good. Okay.
No, not at all. Not
I kind of like it, just
fucking
drowned
bit.
in like fucking reverb and
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you took that away, it would still be good, but
but I mean, that's what makes.
I wouldn't want it.
Yeah,
Like, I like it nowadays because like you can make it sound like shit, but you can also keep the integrity and like the.
But I wonder if it was recorded that way or if it was downsampled. Like, do you think they recorded it and put filters over it, or
some kind of reverb or some kind of like master process?
But was it in post though? It wasn't during the recording process.
Well, it might be like, but it's not like Burzum where you just say, "No, put the mics the wrong way." You know,
that's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
It keeps the integrity. Like there's an honorable mention I'll mention like that does this perfectly.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
No, you're right though, because you can hear, if you listen, you can hear everything. You know, and there's even like bass. I mean, you can hear it all, but yeah.
What a world we live in. What a time.
Check it out if you like raw black metal at all. All right, what do you got?
Good pick.
Okay, my turn. Fuck. Do I want to talk? I kind of do want to talk about this just a little bit. So the date that this album came out was like end of November, but I stumbled upon a concert of theirs, like that was 4 months prior to the album coming out, and wasn't obsessed, but was like, who the fuck is this? And then just kept hearing more, and then the.
What do you mean, a YouTube concert?
Yeah, like, no, they just, somebody recorded their concert. They're a band from Iceland. So somebody like just recorded a concert of theirs. Oh, and I was just like watching metal video, and I don't know. And then I was like, but yeah, I'll play the track, but it's just, I guess it's weird for people can be called, it came out on November 22nd and it's 4th on his list. It's fucked.
So
first
what?
Of all. Yeah. So but I just want just a little bit of backstory.
You've had a lot of time with it.
Just a little bit of backstory. So here we go. All right, boys. That was Mur, M-U-R, and the album is
just listen to this.
Mur. Yeah, dude. Well, first of all, when I went to go look at when the album came out, I didn't want to listen to it. That album art is fucked. Like,
I think that's why I clicked it.
It's literally so fucked.
It is.
It was one of the funniest album arts I've ever seen. But it's fucked. But anyway, they're out of Iceland. No idea what the fuck they're saying, which is one of the reasons why I love it more. But it's just some like weird, like, I don't know, like name like a band. They have some influence in here. Like there's fucking like Between the Buried and Me. There's like Gojira. There's Mastodon influences. It's just a weird like atmospheric metal journey where they just combine a bunch of genres, do whatever the fuck they want, and they have like anywhere from like 9-minute songs to 11-minute to like 4-minute. They paint these journeys. They bring you along for the ride, and you have no idea what the fuck they're saying the entire time, but you're just like, fuck yeah, the whole time they're going. So there's some slow sections, there's some fast sections. I mean, it's honestly
easy to get immersed in it. Like,
yeah,
even that clip, like, at first I was like, okay, yeah, it's cool, but then you're just
but
like,
then they start hitting you with something else. Yeah, I tried to play something to encapsulate the vocal genius of whoever's singing in this band. Let's see, his name is Kari Hardelson. He's playing vocals.
Yeah, that was the most intriguing part of it for me.
Synth. Yeah, it's
like, what is he doing?
Yeah. Oh, and you got a lot of Opeth influences as well. Like listening to this, I hear a lot of Watershed, a lot of Blackwater Park. I mean, that's very heavy, and then mixed with all that other shit that I said. So it's just a very weird album. It just kept wanting me to come back to it and listen to it more and more and more and more. Every time I'd listen to it, I'd be like, "What the fuck was that?" But I couldn't stop, because I had to just keep listening to it. So I just come back and listen again. It was just, I haven't gotten enough of it yet, to be completely honest with you. The only reason why it's not higher on the list is because it came out in November. So had it have come out in the middle of the summer, it'd easily be number 1. So not traditional metal, but I feel like it's like
post. It's not like exactly kind of post metalish.
Like, post metal, post rock.
From what I clicked, like whatever. I said, I threw it on. I think yesterday, just because I had my list done. I was kind of just browsing stuff in my wish list. I think I saw it maybe on another list, or again, like the cover. I was just like, somebody said it was good. I saw the cover. I was like, well, I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
And I didn't listen to much of it, but I was intrigued by it. It was like long songs. I wasn't really in the mood for like what they were doing, but
exactly.
I was like, this sound. I didn't get rid of it. This is promising. So. And I like the clip, so yeah.
Yeah.
Very intriguing.
Nice. Yeah.
But that album art again, fuck. Alrighty.
All right.
Who's next?
Oh, top 3, boys.
Yep, top 3, boys. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say a little disclaimer.
Okay.
I usually have my list like set in stone. Like it's pretty easy. Like this one and number 2, like, oh my god, it's been the hardest fucking thing. Which one's better? And it seriously switches every single day. And like yesterday, it was the other one, but today, like I listened to them again today, and like I just love them both. Like, so this is my final list, I guess. So let's play it.
Okay.
was that, Stan?
What was that?
I don't know. It's just someone I
found. I've never fucking heard that before.
Yeah, if you're if you
hopefully, I mean, this would be nice for other people to find out. No one knows this one.
Yeah, I mean, I just found this one.
Who is
Blood
it?
Incantation. Absolute Elsewhere. Yeah, dude. Dude, talk about trying to find a clip. Jesus Christ,
it's impossible. It's
dude,
impossible.
I know.
You used 2 songs there, you son of a bitch.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Well, dude, the end of the one is so good.
I know.
But then it goes into like one of my favorite parts about this album is the guitar work. So I had to like showcase those harmonic runs. Like I can't even wrap my head around how you even start to like play like that. Like but
just channeling like immolation and shit with those, man.
Oh my god, dude, this is like a fuck.
But it's like fucked though. They didn't just channel like other like they just
no.
It's I know. I just wanted to just make that clear. It's just what they're doing is fucked.
How many bands did we talk about in this top 10 where we're like comparing it to their last album? Can they really, like they had a masterpiece and can they really top it? Like.
Yeah.
They had a masterpiece. It was fucked, and then they topped it even more. Like,
yeah.
Dude, this band is like...
This isn't like...
There's no end in sight. Like,
it's honestly like they just did did they get new people? Is this a completely different band?
The keyboardist is new, right?
Dude, it sounds like there's a complete overhaul. It's fucked.
I don't want to say that because I think all the members played synths on the album.
Okay.
But I know they had like the guest spot from like the Tangerine Dream guy. Mm-hmm. And
what
live
did he
they
do?
had.
I didn't look into it, but like what did he do?
Well, actually, I don't know for sure, but I was just gonna say the only thing I'm pissed about, and I know we can't do long clips, is that Stan didn't have the like. Wasn't that like the flute part right before that?
Yes, yeah.
Like what I love that part of that album because it shows like. The transitions that they are able to pull off so well. That's like one of the craziest things to me is how they're like doing this fucking prog stuff.
I know.
There's a flute. It's a flute, right? It's a flute fucking, I don't want to say a flute solo, but basically a flute solo.
You're right. It's basically a flute solo. Like,
it's going. And then they build that into that part that Stan like just played. It's like, dude, how did they fucking pull that off? It just, like the first listen through to this was so fun. Like I'm just like, I think I was working out and every time I would just stop and like smile, I'd be like, mind blown.
Dude, the only thing I didn't like how they kind of released it. Like they had the one song and then they did the 3 songs. Like,
I didn't like that.
I wish they
either.
just would have just never give us anything.
Put it out.
I didn't listen to it at first, so it was better.
See, I fucked up and I should.
I don't know if
I think I listened to maybe a little bit and then I was like, I just want to hear it.
Yeah. I
don't know. I don't remember. I feel like I did listen to one song and then I was like I'm just gonna wait now because
like fucking cookies in the kitchen though. I have no self-control. Like
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I did listen to it, but I remember I was like waiting because I was talking to somebody else online there about it. Well, it doesn't matter, but yeah, it's amazing. It's fucked,
dude. And then I mean, we seen them live, play it through, and like, man,
yeah, what a show.
Oh, I could only imagine.
What a cool experience. Like just seeing them fall through. Because we saw them do Hidden Histories fall through. Also awesome. But this was just another level.
Yeah, they
captured
that.
It's just so awesome that they do that.
They captured that sound so good in the atmosphere. Like,
whenever you add in the synths too, to like a live show, I feel like that just adds a lot. It just fleshes it out. So that was really cool live.
Because I hate when they do it recorded sometimes. It just takes away from it. Like when they're actually...
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Awesome. So that was number 3. So okay, I'm curious what your number 2 is to see what was
I know
fighting each other.
Same here.
All right, well, let's roll into
Jason's
number
3. Okay.
A pandemonium, a well of shadows, like a sizzling fire, you can feel it, just right below. The Stygian rouse in southern sky.
Okay, that's kind of.
So that was actually not the exact, but like that was like pretty similar to the clip I was gonna do. But then I was like, no, I gotta build it up a little bit for Shotty. I gotta give him like something like.
No, it's perfect because you went with the other way, and then I went with the opposite spectrum.
It wasn't bad. It's not bad. I just don't know that I would listen to it more than once. Like I'd listen to it once.
It's not gonna be for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
like Stan said,
though. I do think Shotty will like this a lot. I do. Oh. You just gotta give it the chance. Like
he doesn't like slow though, man.
Well, it's
not usually.
I can try it once. I
mean, I think you would appreciate it. I think you would. You know what I mean? You probably could be like, this is quality. Yeah. It's just I don't think it's like for him, but whatever, maybe. But I do think Stan's right. I think it's great entry point to any, to more of like the Doom side of things. But this one was man. I liked it on first listen, but I wasn't getting in the mood for it a lot because again, it's like Doom. It's just like you got to be in that mood, and I wasn't like connecting with it. But I kept coming back to it, kept sneaking in there. That shit just gets stuck in your head, and it's just too good to not like fall in love with it. If you like this kind of stuff at all, like I don't know, man. It's just. Like
we didn't even bring it up. The cover is so fucking perfect too. Like, oh, it's so awesome. It's so
all
epic.
their covers are though,
Yeah, I know, but like this one is just like wow.
Fucking Arthur Rizek production on this thing is just chef's kiss.
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude,
makes sense why it sounds so fucking good.
Yeah, those huge riffs. I mean, like the vocals have like so much power to them. The drums, like everything is just like. Awesome. I mean, look at that. Blood Incantation, Arthur. This one, Arthur. Yeah, I mean, he just only does the best shit. But yeah, it's just a huge album. I really, really like those last two tracks because they do get a little more like, I don't know, melancholic, doomed out, but they still keep all the heavy shit. But every track is good. There's just enough of like the trad heavy metal stuff in there too to keep me really interested since I'm not a huge Doom guy. I
do think Shotty would be. Give it a little credit. Like
okay, I'll try.
Yeah. Phenomenal. We don't got to say anything more. We already talked about it, but just amazing.
One last thing. Another band, though, that had a masterpiece before and stepped it up and doing it,
They did. They stepped it. I want to shout out, too. I haven't listened to it yet, but I know Requiem Metal Podcast did a huge episode with the members and everything and talked about this album. I got to listen to it still, but I'm sure it's amazing. Shoddy.
All right. My third one is No Stranger to the Cast. I guess we'll just listen to it a little bit. We don't need to talk about it too much, though. All right, boys.
Fuck
yeah, fuck yeah. Gate Reaper, Dark Superstition. That was a chilling or
nice.
I don't do we need to go into it too much? Great album. We've talked about it.
We didn't even talk about this because we haven't really talked in the last couple months, but I know I was teasing you coming down there for that show. Did you end up going to it though?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Yeah, no.
So I actually did go to this show.
You butcher. How was it?
Hunting. Dude, oh my God. So, me and Jason seen Gate Creeper, probably
lots,
8 at least times, for a while now. But this one was different. It's usually always the same show. It's always good, but it's always kind of like the same show. There's something with this album and then playing these songs, they change, they're having fun. It's not like
dude, yeah, I was listening to everything because we were going to go to that concert, or I was going to go to that concert. So I was listening to all their old stuff. And it's good, don't get me wrong. It's just not this fucking album. Like, the energy behind this album is just off the charts. Like,
dude, and you can see it, though, live.
On live,
They're like a different band, and it's awesome, though. It's
do they play these old songs, though, with the same energy? Because I could imagine that it would still... it's still...
Listen, they've always been an amazing live band. So, like, the older shit was always great live. But I could see how, like, the newer stuff, it's kind of like... I mean, those melodies and all that kind of stuff, it's made to be played live.
They captured it so good, and like, the new songs, I can't stress how good they sounded like.
That's why I just want him to play the album. Like, I want him to do a tour and just play the album from start to finish. I don't know that they are going to do something like that. I don't know that they're a band to do stuff like that, but that would be so fucking.
Dude, they played
awesome.
all the good ones. They played Flesh Habit.
Oh,
they played
the
Black Curse, like what's Unraveling or Unveiling, whatever.
I'll be honest. I made a playlist.
Caught in the Treads.
Yes, I believe
Did they play the last track, like Death Doom one?
I don't remember.
Because they've never done like the Doom ones live.
They played one of the Doom. I think it was like off the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because they didn't do that back when we saw them when that released. You know,
no. Or is it the Doomy one off of Desert? I don't remember, but like,
whatever.
Yeah, dude.
One of the Doomy ones.
Dude, the new tracks. Oh my god.
It's
so much fun.
I'm assuming we might be talking about it again, so we can just move along here.
Okay.
All right. We're on
back to two.
We're on to number 2 now. Holy shit, boys. Okay.
Moving along.
I'll go ahead and I'll play Staniel's second to last clip here.
Beautiful.
Spectral voice. Spragmus. I think it's
Hell yeah.
Spragmus, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if it's like the link between the two bands or what it was, but like they were like almost companion albums to me, at least, like in some way. Like, and I always listen to them together, and I always like back and forth. But this one inched out Blood Incantation just because I think like I don't know. I've been in a really death doomy mood lately. Like. Been reading the Finnish death metal book, so I mean that's just this is murky doom,
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
So I've been listening to all that shit. So, but like this one, my God, talk about a fucking journey. Like,
Shoddy, do you remember when we covered their like last album and you actually were pretty into it? I remember being surprised.
Yeah, I was
slow and shit.
Well, and that's the thing is, I was really looking forward to this album because I liked the other one, and this was just I couldn't do it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it is pretty fucking slow at some points.
Yeah, I think I got like 3 songs in, and
dude, I've been like just eating that shit up. Though,
yeah,
like,
I'm sorry I couldn't do it. It was too slow. So
those clean delayed guitars, like with the fucking heavy riffing over.
I remember that album, Jason. And then when I saw that they released another album, I was like, oh fuck yeah! And then I went to listen to it, and I was like, I can't. It just wasn't.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, another band put out an album and then they topped it. Like you didn't think you could, but like, and dude, like I don't know how much. I mean, obviously he's got a big part in both of them, Paul. But like, to put out both of these albums this year, like what the fuck, like.
we've said it before, that connection with the members of this band. I mean, the drummer is in only, they're all in only good bands.
Yeah,
it's fucked.
Yeah.
Like, how is this possible?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, okay, now I see why you were trying to decide between the two and the connection.
It's same, I can see that now.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, very nice pick. Very nice pick.
Yep. All right, Jason, what do you have for us here? Number 2. Look at his face down. I know what it is already.
I know.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
I've had a lot of shit-eating grins today.
I know you have. Look at that. Okay.
You don't have to, though. Oh, fuck. Good clip. That was...
That was the last track.
Okay. See, I liked that track, but I didn't get that far. You son of a bitch.
Well, I love that part. I had a different track clip in mind, but I was listening to this a lot recently in prep for this, and I love. It just shows how they can just go from that crawl to that fucking blast, and then boom, just
that's why I was so disappointed, because that's what I wanted the whole time. I didn't want the roller coaster. I just wanted light speed.
Yeah, but I feel like once you accept it and you know those parts are coming.
I know. It's like...
Because I didn't get into it for a minute either. Like, I put it on, I was the same way. It was like so slow, and I was just like not there for it. But once it got me, man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the atmosphere. I mean, it just feels like you're in the fucking cave, dust and shit rotting around you, and it's just... Like, they just... Oh, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of good Death Doom. I found some other good stuff that was out this year, but... Nothing like this. This is just like, you're going to listen to this years from now, I think. If you like that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the only album I listen. Like, you know. But yeah, this one, goddamn.
Yeah. That's... I was going to say something when you were, but I was like, poker face.
I knew you had it.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, okay. I had a feeling.
Yeah, can't get enough of that one.
It
kept moving up on the list, too.
What?
Are we going to hat trick again?
No, we're definitely not going to hat trick. I'm sorry. No. I got an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. All right. Oh, well, boys, rest in peace. But, yeah, Black Dahlia Murder. Servitude is the name of the album. I just played for you Asserting Dominion. I don't know, boys. So the first time I listened, the last couple Black Dahlia albums have been good, but they just haven't, I don't know. And then I listened to this one, had no expectations in mind. Honestly, wasn't even thinking that I was going to like it. I think I might have listened to like one of the teasers that they put out and was like, oh, fuck this. It's not Trevor, not here.
Yeah, you said that, I remember.
Don't know that I want to, continue. They should just name it something else. It fucking sounds like Trevor. Like if you close your eyes and you just, honest, to be completely dead ass with you right now, I felt like it was a fucking album from like the 2000s. I felt like you could drop this like right after
What's the first one called?
Unhallowed.
Yeah, like it felt like
but you
those
could. I
vocals a
feel
little
like
bit.
I feel like it would have came after like Miasma or maybe after what was the fuck?
I just mean like the vocals, I guess.
But yeah. I guess I'm just saying like the style though, the fun, the transitions with the songs, but not being so serious. I guess I should say with the transitions, like they fly through in a more. I don't want to say like a simplistic stylistic of writing, but it's just more Black Dahlia from when we were kids. I feel like they just brought it back a little bit and said, hey, we're going to do, the Black Dahlia, I guess, mold where it's fucking you hit them in the face, you give them a breakdown, you throw a solo at them, and then you hit them in the face again, and then you just stop playing. So it's just, I don't know. They followed the formula that, again, not to say that the last two albums didn't follow that or have the same sound, but I don't know. Something's different here. I don't know if it was with the passing of Trevor. I don't know if they got anybody else other than just Brian doing the vocals, but
I don't think so, man.
I just felt like a kid again listening to it. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I just really loved this album. So
I was wondering if you were going to have it.
I gave it a couple good tries. And I will say, like, I give it a heavy, heavy shout out. Like, I don't think it's an honorable mention or anything like that, but it's like a shout out. Like, it was done really well. And shout out to Brian. I think he carried the torch like as good as he could have. Like, it's a hard shoe to fill. I was just, my thing is, I loved Brian. I loved the songs, the songwriting. I just didn't like the sound of it. It didn't have that aggressive, like, I don't know. The guitars I thought sounded weak. It was all production. That's my only gripe about the whole thing. Like, and I couldn't get into it because I couldn't get into the sound. Like, that was my thing about it.
I mean, it did have like more of a cleaner sound than like Black Dahlia traditionally has, but like across the board, I just didn't know if that was just like a lighter.
Enough good things about it. Like it was awesome. It was way better than I ever thought it would have been.
I completely agree. Yeah. I mean, I was like, this is kind of crazy that they lost him and they're able to do this. And I didn't know that Brian sounded like this. I mean, he's been singing backups for all these years, but like,
and he's only gonna get better. Like,
exactly. Yeah. I figured out one. It's only
this is big. Like,
yeah. So.
It's a good pick.
Nice.
Yeah, and the drumming again. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, it's just a great album. Again, felt like a kid again. Fucking it's Black Dahlia. So they haven't, I don't think they've made a list of mine in a while. So, so. Alrighty.
All right. I think.
I
wonder what Stands is.
We're down to the nitty gritty here, boys. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think you guys heard this one.
Let's see. Let me play it.
With your
Yeah, in case you guys haven't heard that band before, that's a Gate Creeper.
What track was that?
That was Flesh Habit. Yeah.
Nice.
Fucking another one. It was actually pretty hard to. It was hard to find a clip, like, because there's like fucking 50 clips you could do, but like,
it was impossible.
It is like, it's kind of hard to find a clip for this album just to like and showcase like what it's all about. But I thought that one was like perfect heavy, but like melody, like,
yeah, you got the melody in there.
Yeah, dude, my favorite death metal band is putting melodies like, yeah, this is number one for sure.
Yeah.
It's like you wrote them a note and they just did what you wanted.
Dude, it's got like
that is wild.
Like such a Dismember vibe, like doing like the same thing. Like they always like touched on that melody, but like this one, they're like going.
This one went for it.
Kind of like Massive Killing Capacity, one of my favorite albums. Just like, let's just fucking do it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, so if you guys should check it out, yeah.
So I'm putting it on my to listen to list for once we get done with this episode. All right, Jason, let's see what you have here. So fucking good.
It just is, man. I don't know.
It's just so good.
Blood Incantation
what was
again. Absolute Elsewhere. That was Stargate The Message Part 1 of the second half of that album. We already talked about it. I don't know a whole lot more to say. I will add, I haven't read through all the lyrics yet, but I kind of want to. Just because, like, you can tell they're talking about some heavy shit, like always.
It's wild.
Consciousness and fucking...
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild, dude.
I saved this quote that I seen the other day, a while back. This is it says, Paul, this must have been from like an interview. Paul doesn't even think he wrote the lyrics to the album's second track, The Message. That's why it's called The Message. He said, it felt like I received this from someplace outside myself. I did not write the message. I am not even the messenger. I am simply the cartographer of the message. Like, these motherfuckers, man.
Oh, God.
Like, they're on some shit, man. I'll say that. But that level of commitment to it, that level of just going that fucking deep, I love it, you know? And they do it with the lyrics. They do it with the whole vibe. Everything is just a beautiful package deal with this thing. The heavy parts are, you would think like they mellowed out, but they really didn't. They just upped all the other shit. But the heavy stuff is still just as heavy as Starspawn. Maybe even heavier. I mean, those riffs are more intricate. They're sometimes heavier. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know how you can't like it. I could see some straight death metal heads just being like, I don't like all the prog stuff. Fair enough, you know, but...
Well, like, I don't know. Then just go listen to your same shit then. Just keep your ears closed. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. Whatever. I got to just stop you real quick, though. We just need to... My number one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's just do my number one.
Come on.
Wait, no, hold on. Did I make this literally the same? The message tablet one. Yeah, hold on. I see. I'm just making sure. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's the same fucking track, dude, at the same spot. And I had it go until you saw my
it's
track.
going into the solo. You got it. The same.
Yeah, okay, it's the same shit. Yeah, yeah, that was my number
what's
one.
funny
album.
though? I didn't want to say it when Stan was doing his, but I was gonna do that. The clip Stan did, but I was gonna do the flute. That's why I mentioned that. Like I was literally gonna do the same. So we would have either way had the same fucking clips.
I don't know. That's what I was hoping for the other trifecta. I thought that was going to be at some point. I knew we were all going to have it, and that's why I was like, "Oh, will we all have it at the same? Will we all have it at the same?"
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Yeah, obviously, I love Gate Creeper, and I think I just put it as number. It had to be my number one, but like, I probably like the other two better. So, in any given day, this could be my number one, but like...
Yeah. I mean, BDM being number two is purely for nostalgia. I mean, it honestly, the two albums... Well, I mean, and I listened to it a fuckload. Like, I did listen to it a lot, but I did listen to the Blood Incantation album and Gate Creeper way, way more. Like, when I didn't know what to listen to, it was just Blood Incantation got put on. Like, literally had no idea, just put it on. I didn't hit... I don't know. Just that's the best thing right now to listen to in the world. So I'll just listen to it a million times. I could care less. So the fucking prog parts, all the shit that like the Pink Floyd-ish shit, like it was just all over the place. And at first I was like, why the fuck are they doing
Pink
this?
Floyd,
but like I mean,
yeah,
I'm a hippie. I do like that stuff, but it's just weird to have it all in the same. It was almost like a wet dream. Like they're just doing everything that I want them to be doing. Like they're doing this and then they're doing that and there's flutes and then what is this go? It's just, and then I was like, fuck yeah, we get to listen to it over and over and over again. So I will say the release, like when we talked about it with Stan, that was botched. Don't ever do that again. Yeah. Just put the whole album out, especially with something, not that this was short, but like it wasn't like it was.
I think, I get kind of why, because it's 2 songs, so they put the one song out, but if it's half the album, I mean, just give us a sample of the one song,
See, I didn't listen to it as 2 songs. I guess 2 songs in an album. To me, it was just one song. It just the way it just flowed. I don't know. Like it almost was like 2 chapters of a song, I guess, but it was still one song.
Well, it does. It's pretty unified.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
It's cool too, because like. When I do my list, it's really not the best albums of the year or whatever, or the most boundary pushing or whatever. But the one nice thing about this album is it's just like I purely love it, but it's also like kind of objectively really fucking good.
Yeah.
And that's why it's on everyone's list. Like, I'm sorry it's boring. It's our number 1 too, but...
I hate to say it, but like this is probably the only band on any of our lists that people are going to be talking about 40 years from now. Like,
this album is... Yeah.
And it's hard to do nowadays. Put your foot in that. Yeah.
I mean, and I'll be honest with you, if more metal does go down this road, I'm going to be happy. So, I mean, if we want this, I mean, and it's always been, we've always talked about genres and blending genres, but like it just needs to be a reinvention of the music. And I feel like that's what they just fucking did with this album. So, I mean, I just don't know if that's sustainable for an entire discography and for 15, 20, 30 bands to be doing it. So,
yeah, I don't want every band doing it, but I like what they're doing.
Yeah, I agree. I
hate to say it, but I think I'm officially over like old school death metal. Like it needs to be something like this, or like it needs to be amazing for me to get into it.
I'm not gonna say
I mean, I love the classics. But don't get me wrong. I love but I mean now like the clone bands, I can't. If it's just ODM, I just can't do it. So.
Okay, well, solid list. A little bit of overlap there. Decent amount.
I mean, dude, I knew it was gonna happen though. I mean, there's too many good things. Like,
all right, let's get to the honorables.
Alrighty, I'll start. I'll throw one out there.
Okay.
Whoa. Fucking with the order?
Yeah, fucking with the order. Fuck you guys. This is actually...
Let this guy go.
This is courtesy of Jason. It's that Vorga album, Beyond the Palest Star. Didn't you text me about that or something?
Man, I don't think I did.
No?
Did I?
Yeah, I think you did. It's
did I text you about one of their other albums?
I don't know. I don't know. They released an album this year, Beyond the Palest Star. It's
dude, I don't think.
I don't want to call it like fucking. I don't know. It's like weird sci-fi atmospheric black metal. It's real good though. I really liked it. It just couldn't crack the top list. I don't know. It was more of like I don't want to call it a guilty pleasure because it's not that at all. But it's very, very, very fun listen. But yeah, just
I
outside.
didn't listen to this. I listened to one of their older ones, so I'm familiar, but I didn't listen to this one, so I don't know.
So maybe that's, maybe it was Striving Toward Oblivion, and then I think this album came out, and I was like, oh shit, I've listened to them before, so threw it on. It was like, fuck yeah, so
pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good, real good. Yeah, I would definitely say that it's like on par with the last album, if not just a little bit better. They definitely didn't take a step back by any means. So yeah, German melodic black metal is what some people call them. So yeah.
Keep running it.
Yeah, keep running. Me? Okay, I got that fucking Summoning the Lich album I really liked, the Black Dahlia Murder clone. Really fucking good, honestly. You listen to it, it's brutal as fuck. It's kind of like just a complete mash of every Black Dahlia Murder album. So the speed's there, the brutality's there, the breakdowns are there, the solos are there. I just thought it was
a little too much on the Corey side.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
Kind of fun, though.
It is.
Yeah,
it's just a really fun listen, though. It is.
But then Black Dahlia posts one out. I'd rather listen to Black Dahlia. You know, that's like...
I completely... Well, yeah, you're right. With the second that Black Dahlia album came out, this was like thrown to the wayside. So... Yeah. I got that Borknagar album that Stan had on his list. Really did like that. That's that fucking Upon Stone album too. I just didn't listen to it enough, but I really did like it at the time.
That should probably be on mine too.
That's probably about it. Oh, there was this EP that I wanted to talk about, but it's some black metal. There was only 5 songs. Obviously, I would have gotten crucified if I put it on here. Gravenor. It's, I believe they're out of France. Devant la Porta di Estoles. Maybe they're not out of France. I have no idea where they're from, but it was an EP. It's just fucking black metal. It's just beautiful black metal. Just
it says France.
Yeah.
Cool cover.
Okay. Yeah, so it is France, yeah. So, yeah, but it's an EP, so I want to hear more from them.
I like the tags. I mean, Gorgoroth, raw black metal.
Yeah.
Cool cover. Okay.
It's just, again, unfortunately, it was an EP, or else it definitely would have been on the list. So, because I actually had it on the list, and then I double checked, and was like, "Fuck, it's an EP." So
raw, unfiltered essence of '90s black metal. Okay, wish list.
Yeah.
Stan.
Okay, I'm just gonna bring 3. That's all we need.
Okay.
I talked about them on one of the cast, and I just really liked it. I just didn't like it as much as their older shit that I found all at the same time. But Iron Flame, the power trad metal from the guy from Andrew, I don't forget his name, but the guy from Netchaween. But yeah, dude, just fucking riff after riff and catchy choruses. I mean, if you're in the mood for trad metal, check it out.
Okay.
We talked about it, Necrot. I mean, if there was a list, if there was more, it would be number 11 for sure.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. And then my third one, I'm gonna give it. I'm still not all the way there, and I know you probably have some thoughts on this, Jason, but it's growing on me. Passage to Hiver. I forgot the name of it.
I'm way not there yet.
Yeah, okay. I know you said something right away, and I'm like, I kind of understood what you're saying, but like, I don't know, going back to like that, what was it, the one you brought up earlier, like
In Wald?
Like, yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that band you brought up earlier. I mean, it's just like, they're capturing that sound like so good. Like this one's pretty hard to listen to though, because like actually hear what's going on, but like it's got some.
Here's my thing with it. I don't want to go on too long, but it just felt like a drone album. Like I don't know.
I hate those so much, man.
But I didn't love the last one. I really loved In Wald or whatever. They haven't had some riffs that I could latch onto. This wasn't bad for like working and just having something on, but I just like nothing was sticking.
When I'm going to sleep. Like I don't know, it's weird, but yeah.
I'm gonna go back to it.
Yeah,
it's
growing on me. It's not quite there yet, but like, and I don't think it'll ever be on Wald, but like, I'm getting more into it.
Okay.
This fucking guy listening to music when he sleeps. I remember going into his fucking room and then just his headphones with just like.
I used to love doing that with black metal, especially.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how you guys.
It is the best.
I can't sleep.
Especially something like that. Oh yeah, I agree. All right, real quick. My number 11 again. Like if we were doing the 15, it would be Gatecreeper, for sure.
I didn't realize that wasn't on your fucking top 10.
Yeah, I know, right?
I noticed it.
I
don't know why I went back. I really like it. This was like I put on a lot when I was working out and stuff like that. Sometimes it was like I would miss like some of the heavier stuff. Like I didn't need as much of the melody, but then like other times I'm like, this is the best fucking album. So like,
yeah.
I don't think you guys can see it because I'm so far away, but I'm just rolling my eyes.
No, listen, I love it. It's really good. I think it's amazing. I'm Team Gatekeeper for sure. I don't know. It'd be 11. It's
Not
right there.
really, but
Listen, my list is 15. You guys went to 10. All right, it's on my
It
list.
still shouldn't. It should have been
This is your
top
guys'
10. To be
fault.
completely honest with you, it should have been top 10. I think that's definitely a big fuck up, Jason.
It might
Like,
be.
I
It
think
probably
we're gonna
will
have
be one
to.
of the ones I go back to more
That's
than
a
others.
big. It's a big fuck up, and I'm
where
not
it's
even a
at.
fanboy. So
right now. And then next one is Antichrist Siege Machine, Vengeance of Eternal Fire. Just crazy ass war metal-y, death metal, grindy, just crazy fucking in your face stuff. But pretty of that stuff, pretty easy to latch on to considering what it is. So love that one. This one is kind of a weirder one. The band name is Butcher. This album's called On Foul of Tyrant Wings. They had an album a couple of years back. I may have brought on the cast. It's like speed metal with heavy metal and a little bit of blackened first wave stuff in there, and then a little bit of Merciful Fate in there. They do a lot of like shorter speed metal songs, and they end with these big epic ones. I really love their last one, and this one is a lot of fun. Just didn't quite make the list. And then Unto Others, a favorite band of mine.
Yeah.
This was really high on the or middle of the list. I went back and forth on it. I really, really love a lot of it, but it's such a weird album. I just don't know about it yet, enough yet. Like, they do so much shit. It's like not a cohesive album. Have you guys listened to this or no?
It sounds very familiar. I don't know why.
I brought them up every time. They're always on my list.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. I didn't listen to this.
It's like the gothic.
Neverland.
Neverland or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't listen to that. Never.
It's like gothic, metal, rock, whatever, a bunch of shit. But little too all over the place, but it's still great. I still really like it. It's obviously, like I said, I'd be in the 15. So, and then the last one I would probably say would be Slime Lord. I brought them up a long time ago. Weird death metal, death doom. I don't know what you call them. Real weird, slimy sounding shit. But like Stan said, it's not your normal, just old school death metal. It's like you're listening to it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it so much like. Yeah, whatever. It's really good. Rip to Shreds would probably be tied for that one. I'm not really sure. One of those two. So, a lot of good stuff, but I will say I don't have as much that I'm passionate about as some years.
One question. I don't know if you guys listened to it. I have not. I just wondering thoughts on Opeth.
Oh, it's kind of my disappointment.
Yeah,
Really?
I tried. I didn't. It literally got
so it's
like
not the
no.
not
I
the hype. Okay.
talked about the screaming coming back, yada yada yada. I got like 2 songs in and it was like fuck this, and I don't know why. I feel like it's completely over. Like the relationship with Opeth is just completely gone. I don't know that
We love what we love, and that's it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just. And I argue if Watershed came out now, I don't even know that I'd like it. Like, think about it.
So maybe
Like,
it's you too then. Just
it's just, I think it's, exactly. Like, I can go back and listen to Watershed and it's an amazing album and I love it. But if I didn't have, I guess, the nostalgia and the memories and everything with it, I don't know if it came out now, I'd just be like, oh, whatever. I don't know that it would be that good of an album.
Mm-hmm. For me, it was more just it didn't, the growls were back and I like that. But the other stuff wasn't really heavy
That's what
enough.
I'm saying. Yeah.
It was still the prog most of the time. I wanted I just wanted
didn't
the
know
mix.
if I fucked up or not. And like, okay, I'm glad.
No, because you're right, Jay. You can't just growl and call it heavy. That's not
right.
And that's what they did. And there was none of the. It's almost like if they were doing growls over burden, it wouldn't be heavy. It would still be that whatever you want to call that. What the fuck is it? Whatever. Who cares? But
yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think I listened to the whole thing, but I liked the single when it came out. It got me really excited. But I listened to a few. Maybe half of it, and I was just kind of like, I don't know. This doesn't seem like it's going where I want to, and I just put on something else. I maybe will revisit it, but I just felt like it wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like if you want to listen to anything new Opeth style, just go listen to In Morning. Like, that's literally like the closest.
Or the other one I brought up this year, Pia Matter. Like, that one was straight up Opeth. I think that was another reason I found that this year, and I was just like, I'll just listen to that. But hell of a year, boys.
Yes, it was. It was.
I don't know about you guys. At the end of the year like this, I'm always extremely stoked though to go and listen to a bunch more.
Oh, I know. I am too.
So
I'm already stoked to like find some 25 releases too.
Dude, I will be honest. There's been a couple already that I was like, oh fuck, what I just don't want to. I just need to chill out for a week and then I'll start listening to some shit.
I know it's gonna die out real quick. Like
yeah, let it build up. I'm gonna just put them into the playlist, let them build up, and then I'll come back to them. So
yeah.
Starting back work up soon, so I need something to listen to.
Let's call it.
Down. Yep. I'm Stan the Man.
I'm Evil J.
And I'm Shoddy, and you guys stay fucking metal.